So I muted the sound here because we had a couple of things going on and the kids were watching TV with their father. But yeah, I was just showing you before I share some tricks on beach hacks and whatnot. I decided to show you the replanting of the tomato plant that I did. I was really excited about it. I had started a couple of weeks ago and I really wasn't expecting any seeds at all. But then yeah, they started growing. So they were reaching the top and I was afraid they were going to get bounded together. So I decided to buy these tins. I actually got them really cheap at the dollar store. So it's $4. I had a huge bag of dirt and I'm just filling up the containers, and then I'm breaking up all the little pieces and chunks to make sure that it's actually really loose. I like to do that, or take any sticks or anything out of the soil and getting it ready so that I can put the seedlings in. So I decided to just spread them out. I wasn't really counting how much it was. I was just looking to see what I was going to do and just kind of, distribute them as much evenly as possible. I took them out with spoons because it was hard to get my fingers through it and I didn't want to kill the roots or the seedlings. So I just decided to take them out by hand like that, and I separated them as best as possible so that hopefully they grow evenly and good. But yeah, I'm just showing you here how I'm being as delicate as possible right now because they're so small. But yeah, I'm replanting them in these. I'm hoping that everything works well. I'm kind of gonna do the same concept that it had, where I had the covering with the holes, but instead I'm using saran wrap on the top, and I'm just showing you how it looks afterwards. After I replant them, I decide to put in the fertilizer, which it tells me to put in. Again, this is new for me. I don't know if this is the right way or the wrong way, but I thought this was really fun because if we actually grow tomatoes in these, I'm gonna be so excited. So it's just a start to see what it comes out like, and I even saved seeds, and I saved that same container so that I can do it all over again if it works out, and I'll just buy more containers. But yeah, this is basically just what I'm showing you here, how I set it up, what I use, which I'll show you in a minute, and I'll go from there because right now I'm, basically this is trial and error. If they die, then maybe I'll look up some ways to prevent that from happening. But I was excited about it. I think it came out good. I'm showing you here the fertilizer, which is what I'm going to be adding next. I just followed whatever it told me to do. So if you want to just pause it and zoom in and read. But everything came with the kit. So I'm just using exactly what they gave me. And yeah, just you could see the rest. Hear some music and let me know if you like it.
Here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places. Makes me laugh about the irony of everything. I like the way you're thinking. I don't really care about the music on the dance floor. I don't really mind. All the smoke is in the bathroom. I don't care at all, baby. You got my attention. So you were saying, oh no, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me.
Hey guys, for those that, if you don't know me, I'm Melissa. It's beach time, it's summertime. We've been putting it off and we've been doing a lot of other things. We got started early doing camping. We had a lot of birthdays. All my kids' birthdays are in June, July, so graduations, end of school year stuff, and we haven't had time to actually enjoy the beach. So it is time. It's time to enjoy the beach. I was looking on Pinterest and I had ideas myself, but I wanted to see what ideas people had out there. So I'm sharing today things to pack, things to do at the beach, a little bit of everything, and maybe something you could utilize for your beach day. We are packing our beach bags. I will share stuff that we're going to be putting in our coolers, but I'm not packing that today. When we go on the beach, I'll show you what it looks like, but I will show you what the bag looks like once it's all packed and everything's in there. Goal is to try to put all the bag stuff into one bag. In the past, we had like 2 or 3 bags, and I've been trying to minimize that. I got a new beach mat that is really nice. It's compact, so it doesn't take up a lot of space than putting a bunch of towels or a huge blanket in like we used to do. So I'm gonna show you that. A lot of the items I have is Dollar Tree. Very cheap, very easy, very simple. I've seen other people do it with other different things and things that cost more money. I'm just doing cheap and easy and free, if not, because a lot of the things I also have either given or I've had stocked and I never used it. So I'm gonna show you what my bag looks like. I'm gonna show you what I'm packing in my bag, and I'll post up any links or any descriptions of the items that I'm using. So if you want to purchase it, you know, like the idea and you want to use it, you're welcome to. I enjoy all the items I have. I enjoy all the stuff that I use. We're very happy with it, but we love it. So I'm gonna share that with you. I did make a list so I didn't forget anything, because you get to a certain age and you start forgetting stuff. Like I have a dry erase board where I write all my lists down, and if something pops up in my head, I write it down there before I forget. And if the kids tell me something, I'm like, just put it on the list, because then 2 seconds later I'm probably gonna forget, because there's a million things I keep on the top of my head. So anyways, I wrote a list down. I'm gonna share the list with you, and then I'm gonna show you what I got. And that's about it. I have places to put your wires, plugs, earphones, accessories, an idea for your liquid stuff, how to carry liquid stuff that you need, either creams or soaps, depending on where you're going. If you're going to a beach that has showers and stuff like that. Items for wet bag situation, wet bag that you can use possibly for the wet items after the beach. I also packed a first aid kit. I'm gonna show you my little first aid kit. Also Dollar Tree items, mesh bag for toys, Ziploc bags for cell phones, which is pretty easy and standard. I don't think I have to show you that. Beach games and toys. We have a couple, but we're adding because my kids are older, so they like to do certain things still, hang out. My 12-year-old likes to still play with the sand and build stuff, and then the other one just likes to kick her foot in the sand and read. So I'll just show you what I have. They're gonna pack a couple little small items for themselves, but I packed a couple of things for myself. So we're also getting sunglasses. They got beach hats and stuff like that. I didn't put that in this pile. I don't wear a beach hat, but I have a beach tent, and I'll show you that. And it's really easy, really compact. I guess you'll see us with it in the beach, but I will show you what it looks like. Also a fresh outfit. While the bag falls over, you get sand and everything. Always have an extra outfit, and you can put that in like a little Ziploc bag, a couple of things, and how I packed a couple of smaller items, but it might work for you, might not. It works for me. Also little small trash bags that you could take, so you can make sure that you keep the beaches clean. I always take trash bags, so when we're done, everything is easy. We just pick it up and drop it down in the bin. Also like to take wipes. I take baby powder, good for the feet. You rub that on your feet and the sand comes right off, and then you can put your slippers on, which most of the time we take flip-flops because it's so much easier to deal with and clean and dry. So when we go to the beach, we always take flip-flops. We throw on our flip-flops right after. You can clean your feet really easy, and you won't have sand all in your car. Battery powered fan when it's hot. Spray fan so that you can keep cool. We have one. Bluetooth speaker, we always keep it because sometimes we want to hear tunes. We put it low, we don't disturb anybody, but we get to enjoy and just be at peace. Some people like to take earplugs because they like to nap. I don't like to nap personally, especially if I'm by myself most of the time. If I'm with my kids, just myself, we just hang out and we relax. We do want that. They also sell, I think, a pack of like 6 or something like that for $1 in Dollar Tree. They sell earplugs, so there goes that. The beach pad I'll show you because it's really cool. We got it from Walmart, but I'm in love with it because how compact it is. Most of the other stuff is either stuff we've had or stuff in the Dollar Tree, so let's see what that is. Okay, what's not going in there is the bathing suits. This might, because this is just one of those bathing suit cover-ups, so that probably go in there, but those are our bathing suits, so I'm not gonna even bother. But I do have 4 towels, my daughter's towels, my husband, and mine. If my husband doesn't come, I'll just remove that, but I'll show you that in the bag. I also have mesh bags. These mesh bags are good for your toys or sand items, like stuff you're gonna play with in the sand. And this is the size they come. I don't know if they have bigger ones, I'm not sure, but they're really, really easy. You stick your stuff in there, you shake it out, or you even rinse it and shake it out, and everything can dry in here. And you don't have to worry about messing up your bags. So I think they come in a pack of 2 or 4. So I got those. This is also from Dollar Tree. I believe they're in the laundry section. They got these huge bags, they're shopping bags. And these are good for your wet items. And they're pretty big. If you can see, it's taking up a lot of the space on my bed here. But they zip on they have the zip lock on the top. So it keeps it concealed and closed up. And if you push it further to the bottom and you wrap up your bag with your stuff in it, you can just stick that right back into your beach bag, and it's easier to carry and it's easier to take care of. I'll wrap that up in a second. So this is really easy to use, and again, only $1. I believe they come more than 1 bag, but I could be wrong. I will link up all the links from these things. I got a big thing of this. This is 6 little packets of tissue. I always carry with me because I might even put more, because honestly, sometimes you go to the bathroom, they don't have tissue. Sometimes the kids have accidents, they need tissue for their face. Whatever the case is, I always take an extra thing of tissue. We also take a little like towel, just in case we have to clean anything up. I take a spray bottle. Sometimes when my little one, she has curly hair, her hair gets crazy from the water, I end up spraying her hair and brushing it back, so she's good to go. I also took a little towel, a little hand towel, and I put, this is all from the Dollar Tree. The bag comes, I believe, with 3 bottles, but or 2 bottles and a couple accessories, and it has a little Ziploc at the top so it won't spill and it keeps everything nice and clean. And the labels I just printed out with my label maker, real easy. Whatever I need is right there. Uno game. This is new in the dollar store, and me and my girls got excited over it. Mainly because if you see how small it is, it's like one of those small little miniature take-along games, and we love Uno, so we figured why not. So this right here, this is one of the things that I do. This is my daughter's eyeglass case, but she doesn't use it anymore. So I thought it was really cute, and I put the wires in there. It's only earphones right now, but our plugs and wires that we need, we just throw in there. Another good trick for that is, if you know those toothbrush holders from the Dollar Tree, you could stick your wires, roll them up in there, close it up, and those are good too. Plus, it's more compact. This I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm going to open it up. This is our beach pad, and look how small it is. Also, take this just in case. We don't burn, but a lot of times the girls, they're lighter than my skin tone, and I spray this on that. It helps them. These, they don't really use much. Have them as extra just in case. I also got this. This is all Dollar Tree stuff. Extra things just for fun, because why not? And they can go under the water. They can put on their goggles. They can look under there. Fun stuff for them to do. It's a beach ball. Most of the time we use those things for pools, because we also go to the pool. But this is what I'm packing for the beach. So this is extra stuff. Sometimes we go to the parks and where the beach is, and I take those. We use this and the towelettes from the same company, and it actually works because we don't have any issues with them. So I'm going to show you what's in my first aid kit. Again, look at how small it is. This is one of those storage containers from the dollar store. I think they come 2 for $1, which is really, really good. And you can put more things in it. But I only have one for a first aid kit. Again, I use my label maker to put that up. But I'll show you what's in that in a second. I took 2 fans we have, and they're really good. They're battery operated. Takes 2 AA batteries. And I got it from Walmart. So what you do is you just put, if you have it, you know that how it works. But if you don't, you spray it. It's a really cool mist. So if you're really, really hot in the summer, just grab some extra batteries, which we do have in another container. You grab some extra batteries, take it with you, and you're good to go. So this right here is a Bluetooth speaker. I got this also, I believe. Actually, I bought this on Amazon. And it links up to any of our cell phones. And we can listen to tunes from our cell phone here. Or I have this. It has the flashlight. It has the radio. It has even solar panel on it. Pretty simple. The radio.
One Hit Music Station.
I'm not going to keep playing that. But yeah, it has regular radio. And by the way, I was actually on emergency. So if you see the WB, that's for emergency broadcast system in your area. So it picks up whatever emergency messages are going out. But then we have AM and FM. And we also have the SOS. But the light's pretty good, if you see. I use this sometimes for camping. I use it sometimes for the beach. And I have it there for backup for emergency. But it works pretty good. And we like it. But let me show you what's in the first aid kit. It snaps on the sides like that, so they're easy to get into. And I stick just a bunch of stuff that I know that we might need. Hand sanitizer, we're going to public areas. We got towelettes, we got the triple ointment, we got first aid cream, we got hand sanitizer packets just in case. I got some band-aids. We also take some poison ivy or poison oak pads. Never know around here. We're always close to the woods. I got an extra glove, plastic glove just in case, and some Q-tips to apply any of those gels or whatnot. So this is what's in my first aid kit. I don't know if you stick more in yours, but this is what I have in mine. This is just my bathing suits, but this is what I do. I put a shirt or pants, depending, because these are small snack size bags, but I use the larger bags. And I put my outfits in it, and I take the air out so that they're sealed and they're closed up pretty good. So they come with stakes because they have the hooks on the side so that you can stick it into the sand and they won't go anywhere. But it comes up rolled up like this. They even have little pockets. Leave them right like that so you can stick them on the side of your blanket and you can put things in them, which is kind of cool. But just to give you an idea, I know my bed's a mess. I have to do something with that. But anyways, my bed is a queen size bed, but look how much it comes over. Then it has 3 pockets, and this is it. This is basically it, a pad. If you want to be more comfortable, you can also take, which we do have, you can take a yoga mat and put a yoga mat under that or on top of that, depending on your preference. And yeah, you have a little extra cushion, but the sand is so soft, I don't really think that you need it. But this is waterproof. You put it right on top of the sand, and when you're done, just wrap it back up and stick it in the little bag. But I don't know. I think this is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Again, this is a new item we haven't used, so I'll let you know what it actually works like. But I've heard good things. And take the drinks and just freeze them the day before. And then put them into your lunchbox. Put your quick snacks in there or meals. Sometimes, depending on how we're feeling, we'll make some wraps with a turkey and cheese and lettuce and tomatoes. Sometimes we just take cold cuts and wrap them together. And we put that in snack bags. Or I take food saver containers. And we take those, some cut up celery, some carrots, a little bit of everything, stuff that we could just grab and snack on while we're there, because most of the time we either eat right before we go, or when we come back we eat something really big, so we don't bother taking so much food with us. But we take a bunch of little things, like I have veggies. I just bought a bunch of veggie bags of chips and stuff like that, so the girls might take that, some of their juices, which will freeze up, and then by the time you get to the beach, if it thaws out, you could just drink it because it'll still be cold, and so with rest of your snacks, so you're pretty good to go. So that's worked for us, and we continue to do that. But I've seen people also freeze sponges, which if you go to the dollar store, they sell them in packets, and you could just freeze them all and stick them to your lunch boxes as well. So that works for some people if you want to do that. And I'm gonna take just a separate lunch bag with the freezer liner in it, and you know, if it works for you, try it. If it doesn't, then let me know. If it's something that you know that works better, share it with me, because we're always constantly figuring out what works better, what is easier. This is easy for me. Eventually I would like to probably have fold up chairs, so I'm not just laying down, I could just sit down, but we have like a little tent thing, so we lay down with the pad. But I'll show you what that looks like. But yeah, I think we're ready for the beach. We're excited, and this is beach slash lake because it's not a really beach, but yeah, it looks like a beach. We have the sand and everything, and we're gonna go enjoy ourselves. So I hope that you guys enjoy your summer too. Let me know if you want me to share more of helpful tips and tricks that we use at home all the time. But until then, bye guys.